It's back! The Premier League is coming back! 3 weeks ago, and Premier League football is here. It's finally confirmed. We've all been waiting for it. Are we excited? No. I sounded excited. It's fake. I just put it on for the video. I took a great big invisible injection of enthusiasm and pumped it into one's veins for the video. I'm not excited. I think there'll be a few of you people that know exactly what I mean here. There's two sides of me, right? There's the first one, which is a Premier League fanboy. I don't mind admitting it. A lot of people use it to knock people down now. You know, armchair fan or plastic, whatever. I'm an armchair fan and a plastic when it comes to the Premier League. I love watching the Premier League. Get me on that sofa for a not so super Sunday. 3 games back to back if I'm lucky. Sign me up. You serve at the Premier League football and I'll gobble it up because I am a Premier League connoisseur. I like my Premier League football. So that side of me is pretty excited. I'm looking forward to watching Villa take on Sheffield United on the first game back and Arsenal take on City on the Wednesday. The game in hand game essentially, so everyone's on 29. Makes sense to start with those ones. I'm looking forward to it. But the other side of me, the West Ham fan side of me, well, I'm not that arsed, to be honest with you. To put it bluntly, not excited. I don't hate the idea of it. I don't. I've just got no emotion, to be honest with you. Maybe that'll come as the date gets nearer. It probably will. But as it stands, nah. I don't even know why. It's not relegation. Before someone says, oh, it's because it's got nothing to do with relegation. Relegation is something I'm used to. I don't fear relegation. And by that, I've said this before in the past, and people say, and people have misunderstood because I've been clear enough. When people say, I don't fear it either, I think we'll stay. I don't mean I think we'll stay. I mean, I don't fear it, as in, if we go down, so what? Like, it doesn't bother me really. It bothers me in the sense that it's disappointing. It's been a failure of a season. Someone's not done their job. People haven't done their job. That bothers me. But as a fan, just another league, isn't it? So it's not the relegation thing. You know, we've been in London's name for 4 years now. 3 of them have been battling relegation. I've been excited to go to those games. I was excited to go to the Wolves game just before this happened. I was excited. I was looking forward to that weekend. It's well gutted on the Friday when everything got called off. Even after everyone was expecting it to be postponed. Remember they had the first announcement that they were going to go ahead and everybody was like, wait, whoa, hang on a minute, are you sure about this? I was still excited. And there were some people saying, I'm not going, I'm not risking it. I was still ready to go. I had my plane booked. I was off. And then they called off on Friday. I was disappointed. My point is, it's not relegation. I think it's because I'm not going. I ain't going to any game. I think that's kicked the enthusiasm out of me a little bit. There'll be people watching this agreeing. Sometimes you say stuff on this and you think, oh, I don't know if people agree with me on that. Like Moyes, sacking Moyes if we go down. But I know there'll be people agreeing with that. But yeah, West Ham take on Wolves 3 weeks today. Actually, it's supposed to be on the Friday night. It's not confirmed. It's on the grapevine. West Ham Wolves will be the Friday night game. Fantastic. The whole country sitting down on Friday after work, watching us at home to Wolves. At home though, that's the important thing, isn't it? We know a couple of weeks ago the clubs voted no to neutral venues. They needed 14 yeses, and I think they only got 8. No, actually, maybe even more than that. They might have got more no's than that. I can't remember. Yeah, they got 12 no's. That's right. They got 12 no's. 12 clubs said no to neutral venues, so it couldn't get passed. So the police have now apparently come out and said, okay, you can have your home and aways, but important games must be played at a neutral venue. Now, it's to stop fans congregating outside the ground. Now, trust me, I don't know why you wouldn't congregate outside. Let's say West Ham Wolves. Let's say that's not an important game. I mean, what's important? I'll get on to in a second. Let's just say that's deemed not. Why we wouldn't congregate outside that, but we would congregate outside West Ham Villa on the last day? I don't know. It's just a football fan thing. It's the way we're treated from the police, and I don't like it because we're basically trusting Joe Public to go to the beach. You can go to the beach, but we're not trusting you to not congregate outside the football stadium. I mean, it's just, I know the one game they're concerned about is when Liverpool win the title. That's what they're concerned about. But people will do it anyway. It's just a thing. It's smart if Liverpool win the title at Wembley, at Anfield, at Old Trafford. It doesn't matter. Liverpool fans will go outside to celebrate. And do you know something? don't blame them. This is something that might only ever happen once in their life, winning the Premier League as a Liverpool fan. Hopefully not, they'll be saying, but it might be. Football's all about memories, it's about emotion, it's about joy. I think this is why I'm not looking forward to it as a West Ham fan, because I'm not going to have much emotion. Even if we win, my joy is going to be limited. Memories, you're not creating memories sat on the couch watching the football, are you? There might be memorable goals scored, but I'm hardly going to say, well, when that second goal went in against Spurs, wow, I jumped on my coffee table. It's not a thing, is it? I think I've just nailed it on the head there, actually. I think that's why I'm not looking forward to it coming back, because I cannot create the stuff I like by going to football. Maybe. So Liverpool fans, I quite understand why they won the title. They'd want to go outside Anfield and celebrate with fellow fans. I completely understand it. But the idea of only playing some games at neutral venues is just ridiculous. And what is an important game? I would argue that every game between now and the end of the season for West Ham is important, whilst we're in a relegation battle. Every game. Same for Bournemouth, Watford, Brighton, Villa, Norwich, possibly. I know they're a bit further behind, but it's still important games. Then European football's important. Top 4 race is important. There's hardly any non-important games. What the police are trying to say, I think, is the game that Liverpool win the title cannot be played in Liverpool. And if we probably talking about West Ham v Villa, let's just take our last game of the season, confirmation of relegation. That's probably what they'll deem as important. But you cannot move that away from the London Stadium, especially after going every other game, playing home and away, and then take that one away. That would give Villa an advantage and West Ham a disadvantage. Even if we'd already confirmed, even if West Ham were already staying up, but Villa could go down, and it was between, say, Villa and Bournemouth for that last spot, you can't move it from the London Stadium because that gives Villa an advantage over Bournemouth. It's just ridiculous. You've got to play all games home and away, and the police are just going to have to trust football fans not to congregate outside the grounds. It's as simple as that. And if they do, if they're 2 metres away, there's not much you can do about it anymore. In line with what the government are saying, you can go to the park, you can go to the beach, but you can't go outside the football ground. What's the difference? I'm not that sure, to be honest with you. But anyway, all 92 games are being live on the telly, aren't they? The BBC have got 4 of them. I'm not sure about that one. That creates a bit of a precedent for me, really, because next year they're going to win a game or 2, aren't they? If games are behind closed doors, BBC are going to say, oh yeah, we'll have some games. But what's stopping them going ahead the following season and say, we'll have a couple? You can't say, oh no, we don't do that. I say, well, yeah, you did. You've done it the last 2 seasons, so you can do it. So you're choosing not to. But this is where it's time to change our psyche, right? Towards football, we've always sort of thought, will they, won't they? We've been kicking the can down the road, but now we've got this date back. It's now time for us as West Ham fans, essentially, to get serious. It's now time to start thinking about relegation. Not necessarily get used to the idea of being relegated, but we're now prepping for the relegation battle, aren't we? Our attitude towards football's going to change over the next 3 weeks. It might not for a lot of people, understandably. But before, it's always been quite laid back. You've had a laid back outlook on everything. You know, they've been back in training for a few weeks, but who's actually cared? Nobody really. I've not really seen anyone bothered about training, because initially it was just one person at a time, then it was in pairs, then it was in small groups. Now it's gone up to contact training. The momentum's starting to build a little bit, isn't it? We've almost got to tune back into sort of like relegation battling fans, if that makes sense. Everything's a way to change again. Even the content on this channel is a way to change. We're gonna have previews and stuff coming up, which I'm looking forward to doing, strangely enough. Here it is. Now the date's confirmed. I just feel like we've changed direction as a fan base now. Every fan base now has changed direction, because before you didn't really know what was going on. You didn't know if it was even going to come back at one point. But now we've got the date. Here we go. Football, the Premier League. I keep saying football's coming back. Football's been back in Germany anyway. It didn't even stop in Belarus. They've just kept playing all the way through it. But the Premier League is coming back. Anyway, I'm Oskies. Enjoy your weekend. I'm at work when you're watching this, but Friday night, whoop, whoop, here we go. 3 weeks till we see West Ham back, though. 3 weeks, it's not that long way, is it? Catch you in a bit. If you've enjoyed this video, drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're right here. Look at the subscribers. It's up there. Look, we're not far off 12,000. So if you're new, subscribe and help. Thank you. Be nice, won't it? Be a nice little boost. Cheers.